Hey guys, welcome back to Beach and Fishing. Paul here with you today, and today we're going to look at another aspect of my beach and fishing site. My site's all about and channel's about fishing, camping, outdoors. Today we're going to talk about outdoors and camping, and we're going to talk about solar panels. So my three best solar panels, portable solar panels for camping. Solar panels is something that a lot of us use, and they come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, from the very small to charging a mobile phone or a cell phone, right up to the bigger models like this, which are designed to charge 12-volt batteries, run fridges, run all that sort of stuff. So depending on what you want is the size they come in. So let's start with that then. So if you're looking at a solar panel for camping, the post lists the different types, and to be honest, I cannot remember exactly the technical wording of them. But solar panels come with they run on silicon. They've got silicon panels here with the solar panels made of different stuff. And again, I cannot remember the names. I'm not the most savvy when it comes to this side of the electronics divide, I can say, but they, as I mentioned, they do come in all sorts and shapes and sizes. Now, so the first thing to be aware of or to think about is what you want to charge. If you just want to keep your mobile phones, your iPads, your cameras, that sort of stuff charged while you are out and about, then you'll be able to get a little solar panel that will do that, and I have one of them below. If you're then looking for something that's a little bit larger but portable, you can get ones that fold up. They're a soft type material that you can start to charge things like solar generators, power stations, 12-volt batteries and the like. In most cases, when you're using a solar panel for camping and you're not just charging your mobile phones and the like, or your cell phones and the like, then you are looking at using another device to run your power, whether you're running just lights and a camping fridge, or you are running even up to running through to inverters so that you can run proper 120 volt in the US, 240 volt here, whatever voltage you have around the world, to you running proper appliance, coffee machines and microwave ovens and all that sort of stuff. They take a lot of power, but solar panels can run into those sort of things that do them as well. So think about what it is you're going to be running, because you need to get one that's large enough to be able to run or to power or to drive all those sort of things. So if you've got a solar generator, meaning that the power from the sun runs up the battery in the generator, then that generator converts AC power to run your appliances, you'll need to look at the generator to see what watts it needs coming in to run that generator. Same with a power station, same with a battery. So for example, a 100 amp hour battery, which I use to charge from this, needs, I think it's 200 watts of power to charge it up in a little bit of time. I could have that wrong, but from memory, if that's in a post, I've got it wrong, reading the post, and you'll get it from there. So think about what it is you're going to need to run, and then go and find a solar panel that will run those appliances and those things. If you get one that's too small, it's not going to charge it up properly. If you get one that's too big, you'll be okay, unless it's something that's really going to blast through. Just check with the product you've got that if it gets too many watts in, has it got a controller in there that can manage that? If not, take it off, get one that will run the right length. So what you're looking for is you're looking for a nice sturdy design, and you're looking for a design based on what you are going to be using it for. As I say, this is quite a big bulky one, but I've got the space in our truck that our four-wheel drive, our ute, wherever you live, that can carry it. It's got if it goes out, it's got the latchet, the stands at the back, so it goes down like so. That just gives it better access to the sun. But this isn't the highest end one, the mega something in there. If I cover even just that with my hand, it reduces the input of power that it generates. It just drops it almost immediately. It's quite interesting actually. But if you get look for ones that are blue. The blue panels there, they're that top one. They can handle a bit more of that as well. So if it absolutely must run full power at all times, then you'll need to go up a level up than what this one is. This one's this next level down, and as I say, if a tree comes across, I have to move it around just to keep it in the full sun. What this does have though is, if I turn it around now to the other side, what this does have here is a charge controller. So in that charge controller, you can see here it's got some USB ports, and in general, if you're just charging up running a solar generator or charging up a power station, then you might not have the charge controller. You'll just have in here some USB ports and some cables that are compatible with those devices, because it doesn't need to control the charge in them. It just charges them up and off they go. Because this one works with a 12 volt battery, I've got an Anderson plug here which goes into the 12 volt battery box that I've got. I've also got, and I cannot, there they are, I've also got here some cables that will attach directly to the battery as well. So you can see the red and black clips there. The other end of the Anderson plug goes in that, and off it goes. So mine is designed to charge a 12 volt battery, which will then run the fridge, run my lights, and so on. It doesn't run electrical appliances. If I wanted to do that, I'd have to get an inverter, which will convert the 12 volt or DC power into AC power to run the normal appliances. But what this will do is this will control the charges going into 12 volt battery, because 12 volt batteries need to be regulated. You just can't power into them because you can overheat them and you can destroy them. So it's got the controller there which will manage the power going into that. But as I say, I can throw some mobile phones or some cell phone, anything that I can charge with USB. If you've got USB LED lights, or if you have USB charges into your power station or whatever, then that would work there. So just make sure, the next thing, as I said, to make sure is that the panel has the capabilities to charge whatever it is you need to charge. It needs to be big enough, but it also needs to have the right connections and the like as well. So that's got my one for the 12 volt battery. If I wasn't charging a battery, there's other ones I could have got that just had the points there, as I mentioned before, for power stations and or solar generators. So that's it, guys. That's what you're looking for in a solar panel. Obviously, portability is something else you want to make sure of. Check if they've got the controlling station. Make sure they've got the right ports that you can, if you want to charge directly into your solar panel. If you're going to your power station or through your generator, like the solar generators and the solar power and the power stations all have USB ports in them. Generally, they'll have the plugs and all that sort of stuff as well. But if you don't have that, you'll need to check that your solar panel has that as well. Okay, so that's basically what you're looking for. Let's now have a look at the 3 options I've come up with to help you out in your camping. And we're back here, and let's now run through the 3 solar panels that I've come up with for camping. So as you scroll through, everything I've talked about in the videos in here, especially something I didn't talk a lot about in the video was like the efficiency, so what the percentage of is in the sun. As I mentioned in mine, if I put my fingers over the corner, it does reduce the efficiency, so that's something that we're looking at there. It normally works in percentage. And they're the 3 types. You got monocrystalline. Remember, I said it was mono something. That's the blue one. That's the really good one. Oh no, that's the normal one. So that's the one I've got, the black type. Polycrystalline is the blue ones. They're quite good, and they're the ones that will be more efficient and work a little bit for you as well. And then we talk about wattage. So yeah, 240 watts it was. I said 200, I think. Cell phone needs 2 to 6 watts, 60 litre can fridge, 288 watts per hour. So think about the type of wattage that you need in your solar panel as well. Okay, so let's look at the 3 I've come up with. The first one, for those of you who simply just want to charge mobile phones or cell phones, tablets, cameras and the like. Highly portable, throw it on your back while you're camping, etc, etc. 60 watts. Very small. It's got 3 USB charging points attached to it. You can attach it to solar generators and power stations, although it's probably not big enough to do unless they're really small. We'll charge power station up. But yeah, good for, it's got the cables, 21 to 23.5% efficiency, and it's water resistant, so that makes it good. Okay, next one here is a 100 watt portable solar panel. So if you're now starting to get up to wanting to charge your, as I say, your solar generators, your power stations, it will charge a 12 volt battery, but only 100 watts. It will take a little while, so it would probably take overnight and then some to charge up your little 12 volt battery. I've got a little 100 watt charger that I use for my trolling motor battery, and it takes a good couple of days on the 12 volt battery, so just be aware of that. Nice and light, this one. 2 charging ports and compatible with the Jackery power stations as well. So not a bad little option. As I say, if you just want something that's going to charge your solar generator power station, it will do that quite easily. Okay, third option here. Now we're getting into the 300 watts. This is your big ones. If you want to use it for what I like, where I use mine for, or if you're in an RV or a caravan as well. 300 watts. It's got 2 USB charging ports, and it's compatible with most generators and power stations. It's the closest in here to the one that I showed you in the video. So it's got the charge controller for 12 volt battery charging at the back, and it's got what that will do is that, you know, protects against reverse polarity, overcharging, short circuit and reverse current, and it's got some of that will kick in too, even if you are charging your solar panels and your power station. So if you want something that's going to allow you to run everything, or if you want to run something through an inverter and run your AC appliances such as, you know, toasters or coffee machines or something like that, then you'll need something around this capability, 300 watt. It'll give you plenty of power to do all of that as well. So I highly recommend this one if you want that high level of work. Okay guys, that's my 3 portable solar panels for camping. Hope that was helpful for you. Apologies I didn't go into the wattage and stuff too much. I really don't, and I've got to admit I'm not an expert in that, but there is links in the post that will take you through, explain all about the wattage to you. Again, just make sure that you've got a high enough wattage to run what it is you want to run. If you want to run electrical appliances and stuff like that, you'll need to go and speak to someone to get a nice big one. If you're just charging your mobile phones or a couple of small power packs, so if you want to charge up like battery power packs and stuff like that, or the power stations, then any of those 3 will be helpful for you, and you get a smaller one for that. Okay guys, if you're watching with YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel below. If you're watching with YouTube or in the post, if you have any experience with solar panels, would like to call me some names for not knowing, explain the wattage, whatever, please comment below. Would love to hear from you. I'd love to see what you use. Okay, bye. Okay guys, thanks for that. Chat to you soon. Bye.